How's it going, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. Let's get this gameplay going. Oh, now we just got a black screen. There we go. Alrighty. Welcome back to our colony survival. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. Let's see who we got here in the chat. So far, I see Daddy Gamer, Beeble Bum. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for reminding people to like. Is that Brage BH? Like button dully smashed. Mega Hoof. Hey, what happened to No Suit Survival? That one ended a while ago. Mark Norton is here. Engineered Coffee is here. What is up, man? Every time I watch your videos, blows my mind. Lech King. SW Ninja. Santavac. Funny how I just woke up and the stream starts. Yeah. It's good to be back. All right. So, what we got going on today. Some of the things that we wanted to do for last time, well, we've been wanting to do it for a while. The iron mine needs to have conveyors that go from the ore tap back up to the surface, so that way when we drive over there with our new Rover that we got last time, we'll be able to just park it and move on with our lives. And by that I mean get the ore, put it in the car, drive it back over here. I still don't have access to full-size connectors. We did realize last time that I have access to the small connectors, so we were talking about having a small connector on an arm with an advanced rotor, and it just goes over to a collector, which is not often used, and then just dumping the ore that way. And I think that would be pretty cool. In which case we could also maybe do some shenanigans with the iron mine over there, where we convert to small grid and then do the same thing, and we put a collector on the Rover, so that way it's kind of automated before we get the actual connectors. I like that idea. And I guess what were some other things? We built the Rover. I guess, did we really not go back into the screen last time and finish this? So we built a roofed area. It's not great. I definitely want to make it better, but I think that was done. So we'll put it in the done section. We built the Rover. I want to upgrade it as mentioned in the title and thumbnail. I want to upgrade it with the Rover unloading arm, but I also want to add welders. Engineered Coffee is here. In his last episode, which I highly recommend that you go check out, he did a automated arm switching mechanic, or I guess like hand tool switching mechanic. I think he called it TED. And as much as I very, very much want that, I don't know if I could replicate what he did, especially live. But yeah, that would be pretty awesome. But I think I'm just going to do it the old school way and just slap some pistons and hinges on a rotor, and then we'll try to use that, because if I add welders, we'll be able to, well, my intention is to be able to weld the roof using that little arm thing. Also, today I'm trying something a little bit different. I've been using the same playlist for forever for the music, and it's just kind of got a little bit repetitive. So right now I just have music going off of Epidemic Sound. We'll see how that ends up working out. Right now this music definitely doesn't match the whole thing I'm going for, so I'll probably skip this one. But I just figure something new might be nice. Okay. Let's see. Hello, brother. Can't wait for the adventure. Hello. I know it ended, but it wasn't finished. It's true. Maybe I can recover my sleep tonight with a quick 48-hour day. Oof. Yeah. I forgot I left the stream in the background. Thought I was hearing voices for a second. Nice. Hey, Mavin, missed your series. When will there be... When will there are more? Soon. Now I need a bill. What is bill? The old playlist also includes PTSD. That is very, very true. Okay. Yeah, I'm confused about what bill is. Did we lose our wind turbines last time? It currently looks like only one is spinning, so I think the answer to that is yes. Oh, cool. We have a storm incoming right now. Thermal. Wait, thermal? As in like the bad one, or... No, the bad one is heavy thermal. This one's a normal thermal. Our grids can withstand this one. I was also thinking we should expand our power. Because what I'd like to do is have enough power to run these ore taps more frequently. Because right now they're not active because they just use too much power and we can't produce that much. Oh no, so this is one of the bad storms. Oof. Okay. Great. So where should I plan? I was not expecting this to happen right at the beginning. Fortunately, our that's all concrete still because it's all scaffolding. It's kind of cheesing it, but you know what? It is what it is. I guess, yeah, we probably just need to get steel plates and keep this stuff going. Because I can't... I said this earlier, but I can't actually rebuild these heavy armor plates right now because I don't have it researched. So it's a big priority to keep these guys going. It would also be better to keep these graded catwalks alive because if they aren't, then we will... Wait, am I in creative mode? Oof. Yes, I am. My bad. I think I turned that on when I was doing thumbnail stuff earlier. Yeah, that makes more sense. If you're using Epidemic Sound, the Western genre music is pretty good for Dusty Planet playthroughs. I tried putting on this. This is like, I guess not Western, it's country, but I will switch to that in a second because yeah, this music just doesn't fit what we're going for. Hold on, I'll do that right now. Vocals, instrumental. Alright, this sounds more like it. Okay, we just need a bunch more construction components and some steel tubes. Let's go assembler and construction components. Oh, we out of what a nickel. Which is why I want those what are they called? I want the ore taps to be on, which is why we need the power. Because even though it's a very small amount, we still at least get some of the other materials. Because without it, even if we have a good amount of iron, there's a lot of stuff we still can't produce. So that's why those are going to be important. But fortunately, RB1 did a pretty good job keeping this roof going, even though I don't know why he is up here. But yeah, he did a pretty good job. Yeah, buddy. All right. You know, I'm not going to do it right now, but it may be smart to kind of redesign these roofs to be more walkable. Just because if we are going to have the storms damaging the roofs primarily, having our repair bots be able to walk around more easily seems like a good idea. But yeah, as far as storms go, fortunately that one wasn't too terrible. Alright, now back to the thing at hand. Let's get the stuff we need for wind turbines. I think we're missing girders. Oh, Bill and Ted. My bad. My bad. Come on, brother. What's up, Cav? Good to see you here, man. Sorry for bad English. No worries. I have bad English, too. I bet you wish you had the tarps now. Tarps are better for the corrosive storms than they are for the thermal storms. Are you in creative? Yeah, I was. My bad. Did anyone test out the new solar system mod? I've messed with it a little bit. I haven't. I think when I first messed with it, I thought it was really cool. I didn't see the big advantages of it until in a recent live stream somebody said that planning your trips between planets will matter because their distance to each other changes, and that actually was really, really cool. But I haven't implemented it into anything yet. Cheater detected. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I'm only human. I make mistakes. Don't like the coziness. Yeah, the music just didn't fit. Bill could be your crane. Bridge integrated logistics loader. Ooh. There you go. Beeblebum, I've been watching your, what was it called? Man, this is embarrassing. I shouldn't have said anything until I remember the name of it. But your Proxima series, and man, like your cinematics and stuff are so cool. I kind of want you to teach me how you do all that. I also need to figure out which wheels are the front wheels and which ones are the back wheels, so that way we can kind of get this stance a little bit bigger. Bigger? Better. Alright. This is front left. And then this is... front right. This is back right. Five by five. There we go. And then let's put those in a group Wheels front. And alright, now let's increase the strength of the front wheels by a little bit. What kind of storm is this? Electric. Okay. We're good. Let's go over to the iron mine. Alright. If they weren't broke before the storm, they're definitely broken now. I do need to do a similar setup over here to the setup that we have on the other base. And make it so our wind turbines can actually like fold down and out of the way again. But it's like, it's always trying to figure out what is the priority, right? Because we only have a very finite amount of resources at any given time. And is it worth the time and effort right now versus just making it, you know, get us iron and then coming back and fixing it? Ultimately, it'll save us time in the long run, but something that I learned through No Suit and also at the beginning of this challenge is that it's the thing that you want to invest in most is the things that will get you your resources. Like in No Suit, it was getting a base drill going rather than, you know, trying to rebuild a rover 5 times. And yeah, in this one it's like whatever you need to do to just make the ore tap work. That's the main priority, because then everything else after that can be done with the resources that you get from it. So I'm thinking maybe, do I have access to projectors? Because I have an idea. I don't have access to projectors. What is this? Is this a new update for build info? A tool that hosts various instruments. What is that? Oh, measure short range LiDAR conveyor network? Whoa. What? Did anyone else know about this? Whoa. That's crazy. And it snaps. I have no idea what I would use this for, but I've never seen this. That's insane. How do I get rid of it? That's so cool. I don't know how to use it though. Okay, I'm gonna take that off my... Wow, squirrel moment. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. I think that just came out. That's wild. And being able to look at the conveyor network. Anyway, so what I'm thinking I want to do, if I can get access to projectors, is I think I'll blueprint just a long conveyor pipe, and then I'll project it, and then we'll be able to see it go from the top of the ore tap down through the voxel, and then maybe that will just make it easier to make sure that we're digging a hole straight down instead of like trying to do one side to side. Hey, look. Good thing I have this seat right here so I can recharge. Whoever has the idea that was. Hey Mavin, cool series. Can you only have one RB or is there a room for more? Yeah, we're gonna have more for sure. I have some additional rules for wanting to get additional NPCs like RB1, and it would be pretty cool to get there. But right now we're still in a little bit of a resource scarcity. Oh, yeah, Beeblebum actually already answered that question. Thanks, Beeblebum. All right. I don't actually know if we have enough power coming in because it doesn't look like it's currently getting more. Okay, so we do need to... Whoa. We do need to get another wind turbine going, but we'll take this ore back to the base. Hey, British Gamer, what's up, man? Are we on track? Oh, you... Man, I'm always so excited when you get here and then you come in with that kind of attitude. What's going on? Alright, back to the base. Such a smart idea, that chair. Yeah. Ooh, we gotta bring our wind turbine down too. Oh, what are you doing, man? Why are you welding that up? I guess it's fine. You know, honestly, I'm just happy that he's helping out. If you keep saying it, one day it'll be true. Yeah. Oh, did I already load up stuff for, Oh, I think this is stuff that I loaded up previously to make more of those wind turbines. That's pretty funny. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I think YouTube is being dumb again, and it says that my stream isn't online. That's pretty frustrating. Whatever. Alright. Move on. Yeah. All the train puns. I missed half the last stream. What's the big catwalk on the roof for? The catwalk on the roof is to make it so that this guy, when we have storms, isn't affected. Because the small grid takes quite a bit more damage than the large grid does. So you definitely want to keep your vehicles in a roofed area. Because as long as they're under a roof, they should be relatively safe. All right. Is this the stuff for wind turbines? Yes, it was. Okay, let's head back over, make some more wind turbines, so that way, while we're doing other things, we will continue to generate iron. Says live for me. Yeah, it says, so on my screen, it says in the upper left-hand corner that it's still going, but when I, oops, nice. But when I look at the, like the bottom, it tells you like what the duration is, and it says 6 minutes, and it, like as if it's done. It doesn't say live anymore. So, yeah, we'll see how YouTube treats it. Last time it looked like when it did that, it stopped showing new people that I was live, and it was just whoever was already here knew that it was, and whoever wasn't didn't. But, you know, we'll see. It stuttered at first and then reset. Might have been when YouTube weirded out. Yeah, and my internet here is kind of funky. So we're still going through the learning process on the best way to handle this. I guess let's drop another one right here. I think I might have said this before, but if I didn't, I do think it's a little strange that the I guess I don't have the components for it. That this wind turbine doesn't generate more power than this wind turbine. Right? Like, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it. I like this wind turbine better. I think it's way cooler. But yeah, it's like it's harder to place down and it doesn't really have any advantages. Now, I am a big fan of the fact that they don't make the paid DLC blocks necessarily better than the vanilla blocks. So I think that that's still a good call. But I think that this actually has some disadvantages to it, and I wish that wasn't the case. Your page still shows live in another tab. Should be okay. Yeah, I hope so. Thanks for checking that. 3 blades versus 2 blades? Yeah, I guess that is true, but it's a lot bigger. I don't know. I don't know how wind turbines work. I don't know if you guys know that. Can't watch tonight. Having an evening with the missus. Have a good stream, guys. Thanks, Guy. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good night. Well, not after that comment anymore. What do you think of the new VR 3, the V-Rage 3 grid system? I am so excited and also so intimidated by it. Like, I'm so excited to go onto the Steam Workshop and see what masterminds build. Because the unified grid system is going to be so cool for... what's his name? It's like... Kelevra? C. I think it's like C. I'm just going to look it up rather than making more of a fool of myself. It's like he does like crazy ships in Space Engineers. I mean, there's a lot of like really great Space Engineers builders. But he takes like Star Citizen ships and he remakes them in Space Engineers. Yeah, Kelevra. Kele. I'm just gonna link him. Let me get that for you guys. This guy, yes, Beeblebum, that's the one. I imagine this guy is going to blow our minds with stuff that will be uploaded to the workshop, because you'll be able to do so much detailing in the new building system. It's gonna be phenomenal. The reason I'm intimidated by it is because there's so much opportunity for detailing. It's really gonna bring out the differences between like excellent builders and average builders, or subpar builders like myself. So the possibilities are very attractive. The actual implementation is the part that is intimidating. But yeah, everything I've seen so far seems so cool, and I'm very excited. I think where were we going? I think I was gonna build more wind turbines on, like, repair the wind turbines on this base. In fact, I think in addition to doing the wind turbine, oops, I meant to do this wind turbine. In addition to putting these wind turbines together, I think I'll also try to build a battery. So that way, while we're doing the stuff with building the arm, we will have the materials coming in from the ore taps to make our motors and things that we need. Yes. Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen his work. Yeah, it's crazy. I cannot wait to add so much detail to my cargo ship. I know it's gonna it's gonna be so cool. I've rewatched their I rewatched the video where they revealed that unified system like 20 times in a row. Just like looking at all the little things that they could do. The lighting system is nuts, and I'm so excited because, I mean, not that I'm not a fan of this lighting system, but the fact that your light will not permeate outside of your base is huge. Like, you know, this light can be seen inside of this building because it's a radius thing and it's not like, you know, real lighting, directional lighting. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the blueprints system too, right? So we have blueprints right now where you can just blueprint your ship and then like copy and paste it if you're in creative mode, or then use those projectors. But the blueprint system they have in the new VRH 3 is more similar to Satisfactory's blueprint system, where you can just, you know, put together whatever you want and then just slap it down in these modular configurations, which I suppose you could also do in the existing blueprint system. It's just a little bit more cumbersome because there's a lot more steps involved in doing that. But yeah, their blueprint system, just having it on your hotbar and being able to place down variations of your hallways or whatever, you build it once and then place it a bunch of times. That is very exciting to me. I think I'll keep that going, and then I'll just use these existing parts to repair this guy. I've been meaning to make a button that just drops it down, and I think maybe this is a good opportunity to do that. So what do we need? We just need a probably just a timer block, right? A timer block that... I have timers, right? Ooh, I don't have the base timer block, which means I don't have timer blocks. Alright, well then we won't do that right now. So, toggle this off, and then that's my dynamic hinge, so let's reverse it. That is still pretty cool. I geek over stackable catwalks, right? And the block clearance. The fact that you don't have to compete when you have, you know, half slabs or you know, whatever angles that you want to do. It's gonna make shipbuilding and just building anything in general so much better. I mean, you already know, right? But, you know, if I have a block like that and I wanted to put another block like this, right? It's like I couldn't do that unless it was up, you know, not within its current box, even though there is no collision there. I mean, we all know that, right? Like, but the fact that you will be able to do that in the new system, very rad. Did I get the computers? Probably not. Oh, build planner is empty, so that means probably. This is a little honky tonk for me. Western Shuffle? No. Oh, this seems like kind of adventurous. All right. I'm procrastinating. The unified grid system is going to make multiplayer interesting. It's a really good opportunity for people who enjoy the small detail and people who can do the overall ship join together. Yeah. It's a great point I hadn't really thought about. I also think it'll be helpful because I guess they haven't really revealed anything about subgrids, but it means that subgrids for the sake of converting to small and large grid will be unnecessary. So subgrids will more be used for either like design aesthetics, like what Calevra does, where he has like those angled pieces, and then yeah, if you just want to articulate for tools and stuff. But I think a large portion, maybe not a large portion, but you know, a lot of times we'll have on our large grid bases, we'll have a small grid conversion, so that way we can put small grid blocks like the timers or event controllers, or if you want like a console or other things like that, just because the compactness of the small grid. And so now being able to just have that already in there, I think it'll help reduce the overall impact that it will have on the server. I should have turned this back up. Ooh, caught the stream. Happy days. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Let's reverse and turn this on. Wind turbines back online. Sweet. All right. Do I have the stuff to make a large grid battery? I'm mostly worried about the power cells. Oh, and the nickel. Well, yeah, the nickel for the power cells. How much power do we have in our base currently? Enough to run our ore taps for a second to try to get us another battery. So let's toggle those on and activate. We'll let those run just for a little bit. Yeah, it's, I guess, depending on how the storms go, it varies. All right, we'll have to check back on this in a little bit. Ooh, it's very red. Oh no. Okay. We need to put more of these guys and more of these guys and some more steel plates. And let's make sure to grab this and this and this so we can go repair stuff. Oof. Huh. I know this is going to sound kind of weird and dumb to say, but it feels like the thermal storms aren't doing as much damage as they were originally. I wonder, because I thought it was only the heavy... Hold on, I'm going to check something really fast. So, because there's the weather right now... Oh, no, it does say heavy thermal. I thought it was just thermal, but yeah, it says heavy thermal, and it doesn't look like it's doing quite as much damage. But maybe it's just because these are heavy armor blocks. And also because RB1 has been repairing everything for us. Oh, well, they are still doing damage to our wind turbines. So let's take those back down and out of the way. Oh, maybe it's also because these guys are concrete right now because they're scaffolding technically, and that's part of the rules I set up. Oh, no. Ah, this was bad. That was a mistake. Ugh. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. All right. Man, it is difficult to think of all of these things all at once. Of like, oh, what's the priority here? Like, which thing should I repair? Where is the car? Where, like... All right. Okay, sorry. Let's see. What are people saying? What we should do as a server event under the new UGS, have people design a single room and make a ship out of all the submitted rooms. That could be pretty sweet. I like that idea. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, I can't express enough how excited I am about the idea of this new building system. I think it's going to be just so awesome. Okay, did we lose any wind turbines over here? We did not, so that's good. I really need to automate that in some kind of way in order to just like automatically go down when there's a thermal storm. Interior plates. And girders. So I thought. Number one fan, thank you so much. Thank Kling you saw your Rover. Yes, thank Kling we saw the Rover for sure. Yeah, how ooh, we almost lost our cargo containers. And our cab and our converter. Fortunately, it looks like our subgrid is doing okay. Our wheels are doing all right. Yeah, so just the stuff on the top. Yeah, we maybe want to put some armor on the top of that when we do the upgrade stuff too. You mind if I link my one massive ship? Don't want to be shameless and plug myself without asking. Yeah, go ahead. I'm cool with it. Yeah, that British gamer has been working on the largest ship that I've ever seen in Space Engineers. Oh, this is quite a bit closer than I thought it was. Glad that hasn't caused any issues. All right, let's reverse this and turn this back on. Oh, it's already on. That one on. Okay. We need that and that. We're really struggling with making motors right now, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah. You know what? I think I should run over to the silicon deposit, just get some more of that so it can help out with our with our building. I know that right now nickel is one of the big hindrances, but I don't have a nickel deposit on my HUD, and rebuilding the deposit scanner doesn't seem like a super viable thing right now. I can also, if I take this out, I can also use the drills that we have on the front that we haven't used yet to get a lot of stone. Oh, what else is smoking? Oh. Oh, we lost. Okay. Well, this really isn't doing much right now. I mean, it's letting us have, like, use the cockpit to store stuff, but it's not, like, super crucial right now. And, we're really hurting for supplies. So I think I'm just gonna take it the way it is right now, even though it keeps tipping forward. So maybe we should just, like, let's see. I guess reduce the strength? Back wheels. I think what we'll also do is set the height offset on the front wheels to be higher. It seems like we're pretty heavy. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. If I get event controllers, I'll be able to put on the what was that script? There's a certain script that's really good for cars, and I just recently found out about it, even though it's been around for a long time. Bearkiss was using it in his videos. I don't think RB1 should be left unsupervised. Yeah. The event controller for the weather isn't working. Yeah, it isn't. I mean, we turned off a lot of the stuff for it just because it wasn't working before. Maybe we can try it out again, but yeah, it just isn't. And then also, I don't have access to the timers yet because we need to research it. I have a few research components sitting in the base right now that I would probably benefit from throwing those in the computer thing. We just got to figure out what our next move is. Yeah, script, we need a programmable block. It's true. Yes, Chris. The driver assisted system or whatever. Oh, I didn't bring any water with me. Oh, this is just great. Okay, let's head back because we definitely do not want to die out here, which might happen whether we wanted to or not. Come on. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it. So I think it'd probably be better to make sure that our rover isn't, you know, upside down somewhere. And yeah. Oh. Okay. Yep. How great. Awesome. Love it. Oh, and there our rover goes tipping. Oh, and there goes my tools too. Okay. The character tools, let's close that. Depressurize off, turn it on, and we need to eat some food and drink some water. Open the helmet. I apparently also need to sleep. So let's go down into the base. Sleep for a sec. There's our spectator camera, who is inactive right now because I don't have my laptop with me for the time being. Alright, and drink some water. Huh, man. Set and move command combined with an event controller. Yeah, that's I think that would work as long as the event controller mod thing works. Which I haven't seen it work yet. You already got an event controller. Oh yeah, we already said that. Hey Mavin, long-time watcher, first-time stream join. Wanted to know if the full mod list hasn't been released yet. Can you at least tell me which one adds the colonists for your building? So I actually did, thank you for reminding me, I actually did put up the mod list. It's linked in the description right now. The only thing is that the weather, and so it's the weather mod, the AI enabled, which is the one that adds the colonists, and the ORTAP mod. I've customized the config files. Actually, in the ORTAP, I went into the actual mod itself because it didn't have a config file, and I changed some settings. I posted a video in, like, linked on the description of the mod list page that goes over in depth, like, what the things I changed, and if you want to change them to your liking, how you could do that. But yeah, I think at a certain point, I'll actually upload a file that just is like a copy and paste of my settings. Yeah, but I haven't done that because I have to, like, write out, like, this is how, basically I have to write out what's in the video. Cheddar, what's up, man? I don't know about the greater than Harvest. I think Harvest is killing it right now. Alright, let's go get our stuff back. Let's depressurize first. Toggle block off. And open up. Okay, now I have to walk back out to where my body was. Which is, you know, great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I should probably hydrate IRL too. That's a good point. Thank you for the reminder. Oop. I'm trying to put my mouse down in a way that I can... Yeah, there we go. Let me pull out my water bottle. Also, Rover safety tip. Turn brakes off on the front wheels. You know, that is some great advice. I hydrate with alcohol. Yeah. Any plans to edit this streams into 20-minute or so videos? Yeah, that is the plan. I'm currently recording. The thing I've been learning about streaming is I definitely have a lot more fun. I mean, I don't know. It's fun to stream. I like hanging out with people. I like being able to talk and chat. There a lot less stuff gets done while I'm streaming because I already have a scatterbrain on a normal day, and then trying to read comments and do everything in game while replying to chat is difficult for me. I'm trying to get better, and so because not a ton of stuff gets done, it's hard to make a compelling video unless I have quite a bit of footage. So I think we're probably getting to the point where I have enough footage to make a nice synopsis video, but I still have to figure out what kind of format I want to put it in. It's also a little bit of a bummer that with my recent move, I don't have my laptop, so I can't do the spectator camera, at least for a couple weeks. I lent it to my brother for a little bit of time. And so for the video that will be of this stuff, we'll only have this first-person view. Having an editor would be nice, but man, they either suck or are expensive. It's true. It's true. It's also just figuring out the best workflow, right? I've talked to some other creators and trying to figure out like what the best way to work with an editor is, because you kind of have this vision of what you want your content to look and feel like, right? And then trying to communicate that vision to somebody else and have them execute it flawlessly is almost impossible. So it's like, what parts do you kind of give up and you give up the control for, and then what parts are you like really cemented in keeping exactly the way that you want? And then also it's like, you know, when you have just tons and tons of footage, like right now I have so much footage from these, hold on, I'm going to tuck this drilling system back a bit. Oh, no. Okay. Exactly what I wanted. How did it know? This song is kind of funny to be playing right now. I don't know which way. Let's see. That is the way. Is that the way? It felt like it was, and then it stopped feeling like it was. Yeah, that's the right way. We just need to give it a little bit more juice. Come on. Come on. We can do it. I guess, should I go the other way? So that way I like roll down the hill rather than trying to roll up the hill? That's probably a smarter way to handle that. Okay. Hey, a graceful recovery. Okay. All right. Let's do what was recommended, and let's have the front wheels. Let's turn off the braking. I really don't know why I'm so front heavy, other than I guess maybe the drills, but still. I guess, should I reduce the strength but keep the offset, and then... Yeah, I don't know, but let's move the drills a little bit out. All right. Okay. Don't worry, we all have monkey brain sometimes. I feel like for me, it's more than sometimes. I feel like monkey brain is kind of just my all-around state of being. Yeah, and also keeping the nature true to your channel and personality. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Oh yeah, and that's what I was saying before I flipped my Rover. When you have like so much footage, it's like, what the point that you want to have an editor for is to make it so that you have more time to work on other content, right? But on the other hand, it's like if you just hand your editor 100 hours of footage that, you know, 90% of it isn't going to be used for something, and they don't have any context because they weren't there when you recorded, it's like, what's the best way to handle that kind of situation, you know? It's just kind of an interesting challenge with editing. Alright, I need to be a little bit smarter with my approach to certain things. So I think the way I'm gonna handle this is I'm just going to, not that. I'm going to run in on my own to get the silicon, and then I'm gonna go somewhere a little bit more flat to get the stone that I want to use in the base. Seems like a better idea. Oh, did I lose? Oh, I forgot to grab my new tools. I think my body despawned by the time I got there. Awesome. All right. Just super great. Ten out of 10 Uber driver, would ride again. Definitely didn't pick up the tools. Only Sisyphus rolled up the hill. Yeah, the drill inventories are empty. At least I'm pretty sure they are. I haven't really used them for anything. Turns out I've been watching you for a while, Beeble. I just haven't subbed until now. Hey, well there you go. Yeah, everybody go sub to Beeble. And also definitely engineered coffee too. Combine the drills with a sorter. Yeah. Would be smart. I don't think the drills have stuff in it though. Because I think usually just by default the drills will take their stuff and put it in the cargo containers first. At least that's been my experience, but we can see. He is, yeah, engineer. So the comment says engineered coffee is on a whole other level. He's got to be an actual engineer. Yeah, I think he is. I think in his description he talks about like that's what his job is. Yeah, the way he just like tackles problems, where he's like, yeah, this is how I'm just gonna handle this. I'm gonna do all of this complex like stuff in my head. That's the part that blows my mind. He just like he can think through insanely complicated processes and just break them down into step-by-step stuff and be like, yeah, so all I got to do is this and this and then this and this and this and then these things will work together. Super easy. And I'm like, I missed 90% of that. But if you think it's super easy, that's awesome. I'll be over here just standing in awe. You know what? I'm actually gonna put this in the back cargo container because we've been having a problem with overloading the front. If you like me, don't sub if you think I suck. That's a good point. If you think people suck, don't sub to them. It hurts them and it hurts you. No offense to anyone else. He's just an artist as well. I don't know. I don't know who would take offense to that. Yeah, I think you're totally right. His stuff is pretty wild to watch. If connected to available cargo, drills should be empty. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Speaking of, we wanted to get some additional stone as well, but I figure I'll just do that close to the base, just in case my accident-proneness continues today. And also just in case a storm happens. But yeah, I think making a little tucked away hole in a mountain somewhere wouldn't be a bad idea. So here, let's head back to the base with the stuff that we've got, and because I'm worried about my power right now. And then we will I want to throw another drill back on, so that way we make sure that our drills give us enough room on our car to tunnel, because that was our problem last time. Okay, throw that in there. How are we doing on power? We're actually not doing too bad on power, which is interesting. Alright, let's put our drills back, get some more stone. Huh, I wonder if that's why it's front heavy. Hold on. Alright, let's put another drill back on there. Do I have anything in my build planner? I do not. Is the suspension hardness different on the front and back? Might help with falling. Yeah, I set the strength on... So I set the height offset on the front wheels to be higher, but I set their strength to be lower, so there should be more travel. And then I set the strength on the back wheels to be higher, but this height, it did the opposite on the back wheels. And yet it seems like we're still not getting the advantage out of that. Wow, I have so many things set up. Are we getting stuff from the ore tap right now? Let's go to the refinery. Yeah, no, we got some stone coming in. Oh, it's just taking a while to process the silicon. All right. Let's get the rest of the stuff for the bucket drill. We can't even make one. Oof, man. Alright, well. I guess we'll have to start out with what we got here. Let's see where I wanna do this. What's going on? Is this just in the way? Oh, we're still in park. Because we turned off the brakes on the front. Interesting that still works for the parking brake. The Western music really adds to the lone dusty survivor. Should I? No, because... Yeah, I don't know really what to do to make the wheels work better, right? Because like we're fully on the front wheels. Ooh, we got a storm incoming. What is this? Oh, no. Okay, we gotta abandon this idea and get back to the base. Oh, we might lose our cargo containers. Wow. We went like 3 episodes with very few thermal storms, and now I've gotten 3 in a single day. This is less than optimal. Okay, I think I just need to put this behind. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We almost got kicked out of our cockpit, and then we wouldn't have been able to park right here. Oh, that's just great. Okay. Dang, man. I really... This really is kind of a bummer. So I think these will be... Oh, wind turbines. This music just doesn't work with what we got going on.
No energy.
Okay, all right, no energy. Gotta go back inside. Goodness, man. All right, we gotta get rid of this. Let's do, what is it? This is just Western. Let's see, cinematic Western? What do we got here? Yeah, let's try cinematic Western. See how we like that. Okay, tank tracks mod is nice. Yes, I like the tank track. I actually have that on here. Maybe that would be a good call, because as it stands right now, I'm not doing super hot. But the issue is I also don't have the other wheels on here yet. So right now I can only build 5x5 wheels. Yeah, I need to start doing additional research. Where's my research stuff? So we have 27 right now. I'll go take that down to the research thing. I'm gonna mute the in-game audio really fast. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that it's off, so I'll put it in the inventory first. Like this, and then we will... What do we have currently set up? Flexible item transfer?
Energy critical.
I'm already at critical energy.
No energy.
Wow. Alright, well we can still choose what we want to do from inside the cryopod. Yeah, these heavy thermal storms, they will, while they don't kill you directly, they make it so your suit loses energy super quickly. Alright, let's go to the research again. And we'll turn it on, go to production, and it says, I think we were trying to do connectors. Not a bad idea, but I'm wondering if there is something that might be better. I think that this might be a better call right now, because I get timers, I get broadcast controllers and action relays. Yeah, the timer block I think is going to be pretty important. And then I think I need that to be able to go to the second tier to get there's sensors, and then this is where we get programmable blocks, which is a bit of a ways away, but yeah. Alright, and it says it needs my basic automation component, which I lost because I died. Oh. Great. Awesome. Okay. Well, I guess we'll make a new one. Oh, that bums me out really hard. Okay. Everything will be okay. You need more chairs, yeah. Also mass block. I can't build mass blocks. Well, actually, you know what? Before I just say that. Nope, yep, can't build mass blocks. I didn't think I could, but now we know for certain. That's not really a crucial block. This is, though. It's the motors, man. Okay, that's technically functional, even without the motors. Let's get the stuff we need here. And then... Oops. Okay. 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 Lower rear suspension to tip pivot further back. I think, okay. Lower the rear suspension to do the thing back. All right, let's do height offset. Oh, this way. Okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we can't really do much of anything until we have some nickel. So, let's... Oh. We're gonna run out of power here in a second. Alright, I'll fix those later. Let me just, I need a full cargo container's worth of stone in order to just get past this, like, break stuff, die, repeat. Alright, I'm gonna go over, I wanna, I just don't want, like, the hole to be really close to the base, but I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea just having it be close to the, what will eventually be the iron factory. You know what also would be a smart idea, just while I'm in this process? If I just turn down the speed limit, because that's what we need to do. I swear if this is another thermal storm... Holy cow, man. What is happening today? The planet's just been holding out on us. Oh. Every time I try to mine stone, the planet just says no. This is killing me, man. Do you have armor plates? Yeah, I don't have like heavy armor. I just have light armor, but I suppose anything at this point would be better. But we still wouldn't be able to, even if I put light armor on top of this, we still wouldn't be able to go out in a storm. It would just eat through the light armor so quickly. This is ridiculous, dude. Like, we've never had this many storms back to back to back. This is just a bad day. Holy cow. Alright, I'm gonna just I'm gonna grind these down so that way we just don't lose the components. This is nuts, man. And I'm almost out of power. Oh, wow.
Energy critical.
Oof.
Health low.
I think it's because the planet heard me say earlier that the storms weren't doing enough damage, and it's like, oh yeah, well watch this. Oh man. This is so frustrating. Yeah, I can't do anything right now. They're so frequent. Man. What did I do to anger Zeus? I don't know. I don't know. Could there be something wrong in the world settings? I didn't change the world settings, so unless, like, not since a few episodes ago, so unless the mod author changed some things and it got updated or something, I don't think so. Yeah, Storms went, oh, really? Here, hold my clang. Yeah, I have no idea. But it's not. Here's the crazy thing. It's all been thermal storms, right? Because like there's like just sandstorms. There are the corrosive storms, which don't get me wrong, I don't want that either. But yeah, just all of these back to back to back thermal storms. It's like there are only 2 storms out of the. Let's go look at it, right? So there's. On Thanatos, there's ashes, corrosive, heavy thermal, light, radioactive, thermal. So there's like the heavy thermal is the one that does damage. The thermal and the heavy, neither of those do damage on their own. Radioactive doesn't do damage, light doesn't do damage. And then it can also do, I think, just these thunderstorms, heavy and light. So there's all these different storm options, and we've been hit by this one specifically over and over and over again today. It's crazy. You are the best storm chasers. More like storm teasers. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but today is a bad storm day. Man, stuff is breaking everywhere. Alright, that's functional. No, it's not. I need a few more computers. Alright, now the real issue is that we're going to run out of power pretty quickly. So I should probably just turn off those ore taps. So turn off the active and turn off. Try to get some wind back. Wind? Try to get some battery back. Okay, let's try this again, I guess. Okay. A lot of stuff on the base is smoking. Oh. Once again, I have to put the wind turbine back up. Hey, you know what the good news is? Is even though it's a very manual process, the fact that this works, even without the, which is weird, but even without the connector part, it has saved the, it saved the wind turbines, which makes me think that in the configuration, we actually don't need the shielding, which took us a while to build, but actually I don't think we actually need all of this stuff. Because so far we've been successful. As long as we put this down in the right time, it doesn't actually take damage. Alright, let's go back over to the iron mine and start mining. Alright, I know you're not going to like this, but I think you're going to have to start hand drilling. I will not. I will not. As long as I have a rover with drills on it, I'm not going to hand mine. No longer. We have gotten out of that phase. Alright, let's go. I should probably just put them in a group. And let's groups, drills, toggle blocks on and off. On. What are you doing, RB1? Why? Dude, as far as like places to be right now, underneath my Rover is probably not the best spot. RB Rod, go away. What are you doing, man? This is more... I thought they'd have a wider range than they do. Which, I do have that piston. Hold on. Come on. These wheels, dude, are killing me. Alright, let's turn the brakes back on the front wheels as well. And let's turn the... I guess it would be... like, friction, probably? Okay. Okay. On the struggle bus. Okay. Let's go with the hinge and let's say our maximum distance is... Start off like that. Awesome. We're doing great so far. This is embarrassing for everyone. Where is the stone? Why is it staying? Oh, because I bet... Alright, that makes sense. What I did just now didn't make sense. I think our one of our connection points is broken. Is it the rotor? No. Is it the rotor head? No, no. Oh, it's probably the cargo container. No, it's this. Oh. I thought that... I said earlier that that didn't matter, but it definitely does. Let's put that in cargo container 3. I want to read the comments. I'm also scared because everyone's probably just like, "You idiot! What are you doing?" All right. Let's see. I think you know what happens when you say that. Yeah. Thanks, people. I've noticed the bots tend to follow it. If you got a second seat, they'll always sit in it. Yeah, I think we should definitely make another seat for our friend here, but not right this second. Because right this second, I'm doing a terrible job of hand mining. Or I guess not hand mining. Making bad designs work since the beginning of my channel. Alright, the question is, how much do I have now? Not a ton. See, but we can't make a tunnel right now because I'm missing a drill, and so I can't make it wide enough to actually put my wheelbase in there. Which is just, you know, so awesome. I think here's what I'm gonna do. Take that up like that, park it. Okay, let's turn these off. I think what I need to do right now is, instead of trying to fantasize about making a nice, pretty mine entrance, I think I'm just gonna go over the hill a little bit so I can't see it. And I'm just gonna do, like, I'm just gonna scrape the drills on the ground and hopefully find a flat area, and I'll just like slowly reverse. I think that will be probably the best way that I can do this without getting in a ton of trouble. British gamer, I bet storms couldn't damage trains. Once I get to the point of playing this scenario, I'll have to learn a lot of lessons. No, I mean, maybe, but I think mostly it's just my bad planning. All right, we're still clear on the weather. Taking bets on the Rovers getting struck. We don't have lightning on. It's just like the storms do crazy or I guess not crazy anymore, but the storms do damage to your grids over time. So that's the issue, and they will eat through a small grid pretty quickly. All right, let's turn these on, and then let's start scraping the ground. Not my favorite, because I usually don't like messing with the voxels, but sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. I swear. Nope, this is just a heat wave. We can withstand heat waves, fortunately. Alright, let's not fill up the drills because, well, I think we know why. Putting the hinge and the rotor on the same turret controller does make it a little difficult to control, but that's fine. Wow, would we say this is the first success of the day? I guess maybe I shouldn't count my eggs before they hatch. I still have to drive back to the base. Because I needed it to be flat, because we flipped the Rover, we've broken things, like we've done a bunch of stuff, so I'd rather just take a little bit longer to get the lower yield stone on a flat surface than to continue to tempt fate and try to do the drilling on the side of a hill. But I'm with you. Like, my intention was to make like a mine in the side of the hill, but I need more drills on this thing to be able to make the thing wide enough to get the car through. You know what's great? This thing drives a lot better when you have weight in it. Oh, do we? Oh, wow, we almost lost this cargo container. Also, why is it doing that? Are you? No, this, right? It's a heat wave. Yeah. Holy cow. I'd really like to make that collector and connector arm setup. All right, let's see what our research thing is at. So we got the first one done. Oh, we're missing 3 research components. Okay, let's produce 3 research components. We almost have the stuff for a battery, like a full base battery. Check the battery too. I turned off the ore taps on the base, unless you're talking about the small grid. Twerks of victory. Nice. Are you talking about the Rover battery? It says we got 2 days. Was it when I had the drills on that it said it was not gonna go? Oh, this battery is dead. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see it. Appreciate it. All right, did we produce the... Yeah, we did. All right, so let's take... It always doesn't seem like it's working. Research lab, so let's take the... where are the research components? There they are. Can we... No, we can't. I don't know why that is broken, but... Let's just add it to the list.
Energy low.
I'm going to turn off the research lab while we go down there, so that way it doesn't screw up the audio.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I know. Alright, now...
No energy.
Hop back in here and go to our research lab. There we go, and turn it back on. Why does it say it's missing items? It's not. Oh, it just wasn't in the right spot. Okay. Well, there's that. My brain isn't even working right now. Like, why there's so much. Okay, conveyor for the iron mine. Yeah, yeah. Add more power and batteries. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the unloading arm, and we're gonna go get more stone. So let me pull this forward just a little bit. Try to work on our welding arm. Or our, sorry, our collector arm thing. I'm going to put the collector... where do we want to put the collector? There's a connection on the top of this and on the back of it. I guess do we just get rid of this? Because we're not really using it other than as an access point. So I could switch this out for like a cargo container and then come underneath. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So.
Energy critical. No energy.
Man, we run out of energy real quick. I'm sure he would agree. Wait, time for a welder floor? Yeah. I'm sure he'd agree, but we don't have the resources to make a welder floor. We don't have the resources for like basically anything. Yeah, this is the part in the challenge where I start really questioning what my thought process was when I was designing it. All right, let's drop a cargo container right here. I guess I need interior plates. Did I not grab the interior plates? Well, the good news is we do have quite a bit of iron. We have silicon too. We just need the nickel. Maybe I was wrong earlier, as if that isn't a common occurrence. But maybe the best thing to do would actually just be to get the nickel, because it seems like that's the part that's holding us up.
Low.
Which right now our solution is trying to just force it with stone, knowing that the stone isn't super effective in that.
Energy critical.
Yeah, maybe that's what we should do, is just do a scan and maybe we'll have some. If you can't build a connector, how can you do an unloading arm? Because I can make a collector. Those aren't commonly used, but I can have the small. I still have the small grid connector, which used to be the ejector. That is still part of like the blocks that you start with. Yeah, we're missing the display. Don't tell me I can't make a display. Oh, we made one. Oh, you know what? I've been thinking about that. There's like something weird going on with my. Oh. Okay, yeah. So there's been something weird going on with my build planner, because it feels like every time I put something in the build planner, it makes a few components short of what I queued up. And it's been driving me nuts. Like, why is this not working? And it's because RB1 is using all of the components that I make in order to weld around the base. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Does a collector still work when there's a catwalk over it? I actually don't know. That's a good question. I was just gonna put it there regardless, but we can test. Oh, I forgot that it only has the port on the back. Alright, I'm just gonna right click mine. Try to get this faster. Okay. All right, now let's grab the conveyors. I think we were doing the conveyors yellow earlier, so I think I'll do that. Try to stay consistent. It's weird. It won't let me place it. Let me place that one. Oh, hello. All right. Yeah. Why did I just get... Oh, that was weird. I got like pushed. I thought RB1 was over here. Wait, I know I keep copying and pasting. What? I think we could use RB, could actually hand drill. That's not the first time I hear that phrase. I'm stuck in a time loop? What? Wait, what time loop am I stuck in? Could put another rotor on the back that rotates out the opposite direction to act as a counterweight anytime the drill is deployed. True. I think that definitely would work. I just think that, again, it's just about like the resource management stuff. It does always beg the question, like, is it worth it if it makes things a little bit easier? But I definitely think I'm going to be redesigning a lot of stuff with that Rover here once we have a little bit of a better system going. All right, that's that. Now, you know what? I was going to try to get fancy with it. I think I'm not going to get fancy with it. I was going to like have a, we were talking about having an arm that rotates out, like maybe on an advanced rotor or hinge or something. I think instead, we're just gonna have the ejectors on the back. So I'm gonna do like a conveyor converter, which might be in this, right? No, in this. Nope, okay. Conveyor, this guy. And then we're also going to have the connector, these small little ones. Yep. What is this music? This is cinematic western, really? All right. Yeah, converter, and then let's put these guys on there. Oh dang, RB1's helping me out with this. One day, I'm gonna have a proper garage, and I'm gonna pull in, and whether I have like the welder floor or I just have like a couple bots that just chill in there, it'll be pretty sweet. Alright, let's, oh, I guess I can get my energy back from, well, I need oxygen as well, so let's get some oxygen and energy. Angsty Western. Alright. There we go. And we can still walk over it. So we're good. And I think my cargo containers are okay. Let's see what we got storm-wise. Currently says clear. I don't know if it's turning nighttime or if the weather is changing. But let's just get it going. Wow. It's been the Rover's been acting a little weird, and maybe it's just my bad driving, but ever since I turned down the speed limit, it's been very slow, but also a lot more stable. Who knew? Everyone asks what the Rover is doing, but nobody asks how the Rover is doing. Thank you, Swift. I think the Rover's doing okay. Probably has had better days, but the Rover's doing all right. All right, let's move our drill up. Yeah, once I get those timer blocks, it would also be nice to put it so I can just have like a drill in position and then drill tucked away with the set position thing. What is it? Set position and velocity? Set velocity and position? Whatever that new setting is, where we can actually have it go to where we want it to. It's kind of funny. This with these lines, it's like reminding me of a Zen garden where you just have the rake in the sand. Is what it would have been if I didn't do what I just did right now. Okay, let's turn these off so that way they don't fill up. Come on. My brain is having a hard time recognizing. Oh, come on. You... No, 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 no. No, we can't do this now. Oh, come on. You can't. We're too heavy. This sucks so bad. Okay, alright, slow down. Try to figure it out. Oh, we're way too heavy to do anything with the rotor. Okay, I gotta jettison the cargo. It's not gonna be fast enough. Use the drill arm. That's a good call. That is a great call. Thank you. It's the desperation in my voice. Come on. It won't go. I hate everything. I don't know what to do in this situation. I think that I just need to... Wow, that just bites, dude. Just... All right. Well, there's until my cockpit gets destroyed, trying to run back to the base, I'm just gonna die. So I'm just gonna have to sit here in my cockpit of my burning car that is upside down, waiting. Oh, yeah, yep. Yeah, complete redesign of the Rover. That's okay. You know what? I've heard it said that sometimes when you get your teeth kicked in, it's just a good opportunity to get better teeth. Yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a lap really fast. Then we'll come back and we'll do a redesign. Give me a second. Oh man. Okay, I am back. Okay. All right. So, what do we want to do with this? I've seen split C flip rovers by placing blocks and using virtual mass blocks like batteries at a far distance to flip the rover. But if you don't have building mats, then that's not possible. The rover lasted one stream. Yeah. I think that the time that it's going to take to try to get this whole thing situated, I mean, like if I had a gyro, Add another gyro. No, I think the unfortunate truth of the matter is that we're better off with our current situation taking what we have, because we don't know like when the next storm's gonna come. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build a I'm gonna build a drill off the base again, and just use that for a little bit. Well, do we do that or do we do the ore taps? No, let's do the drill first, because the ore taps, they're good for like long-term production, but they're not good in the short term. And right now we have a short-term problem. So we're gonna put a drill on the base, get some stone, and then I can come back with a different rover, grind that one down for components, and then we'll kind of rethink from there. But I think getting a base drill is going to be important, and I think while I was doing my lap, I was thinking about what is the thing that keeps setting us back. And obviously it's the storms, but like what about the storms is it keeps setting us back? And it's the losing of the power. So I think I might also want to take a second to just do another power tower kind of thing. But instead of doing the double hinge setup that we have right there, I think what I'll do is, because it looks like it looks like the subgrids don't get damaged. At least that's what it seems like so far. I'm just gonna put instead of doing 2 hinges, I'll just do 2 pistons, and then we can have the tower go up that way, merge block into a place, and then if we like, all we'd have to do is maybe repair the merge block instead of every one of the turbines, and then when a storm comes, we'll just have it come down. You need a backup of a backup. Yeah. GPS it. I know where it is. I've driven back there twice now. It's melting all your components. Yeah, it's true. But not much we can do about it. Great. And that storm knocked out all of speaking of my wind turbines. All right. To be fair, if you have enough power, you can run the tap indefinitely. Yeah, that's kind of the thought, right? Is we need to have the power to keep the tap going. Okay, well, right now we need to have the wind turbines just on in general. So let me get the stuff for the wind turbines. And let me drop them down so I can repair them. And soon we should have the timer blocks unlocked, so I could be able to do this with a button. I'm also done with this. It's already not working, and I think I'm just going to take these components, grind down this little scaffolding tower, and we will replace it. I think this is a result of putting band-aids on everything, and eventually the band-aids wear out. I need to plan for more long-term stuff, because if I just keep coming up with simple, fast solutions, then we'll never be able to call it done because we have to keep coming back. Oop. Ouch. Almost out of oxygen, so maybe that wasn't the worst. Okay. So I need some more food and water. Just this da 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 da. To be fair, yeah. Does a programmable block? Wait, no. Does a programmable block can detect weather? No, the event controller can't either. But there is a mod that I have on here that supposedly lets you do that. Like if I go to the event controller, right here, it's supposed to event down here weather, right? And so theoretically I could have one to sense for the heavy thermal storm and one to sense for the corrosive storm, but so far it hasn't really worked. But we really only tested it on that first day, or the first time we built the event controller. I haven't tested it since then, and so maybe it does warrant another look. I also had some people during that stream give me some feedback saying that when they've tried it, it hasn't really worked out for them, so it may or may not be functional. Alright. Do we have the stuff for our wind turbines? Kind of, but not really. But a temporary fix is a permanent solution. Yeah. Hey, peeps. What's up? Why don't you have an event block that if any of your turbines on a hinge get damaged from weather, then it starts the auto stores them. Minimal damage if you're not around. Yeah, I think, Kyle, that's a good idea. I still don't have the timer block yet, so I can't make it tuck away automatically because I can't have the... Well, maybe, right? So if I had the event controller when it takes damage, then it turns off the merge block and it reverses the hinge. Does that mean that... I think that means that it will stay down until I repair it. Because the idea would be... Here, you know what? Why don't we try that? Let's go in here and let's go instead of storm warning corrosive, let's do heavy thermal and select actions, and on toolbar 1 let's say merge block base. So on the left it says left slot when condition is true. So when the storm is true, toggle this block off. When the storm is false, toggle it back on. And then on slot 2, it'll be our dynamic hinge. And let's, instead of reversing it, let's do, what is it? Set rotate to angle. I guess let's figure out what its current angle is. So our dynamic hinge is currently at angle 0, and then when we reverse it, it goes to 90. So, Now let's go in here. So setup actions. Let's do the dynamic hinge. When the weather is true, set it to rotate to angle 0. And the velocity, not 30. Let's do 2. Set label. What? I have no idea what that means. Okay, and then we'll have it on false. Let's have it rotate to angle 90. Velocity of 2. And set label 90. Okay. So, anyone think do you think that'll work? I guess we'll have to see. Oh, the label is how it appears in the toolbar. Got it. Alright, so because it's inactive right now, I'll set it up in the position it's supposed to be. And we'll see if the next storm comes through, if it tilts down automatically. Alright, and so back to this idea of the base drill. I think I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by doing this, because I want to set up the piston tower instead of the hinge tower. And I think the way that we can do that is if I actually set up the base drill in a spot where I want the pistons to go, then once it gets to the extension that it does, I can bury the pistons and we can do that. So we have this conveyor right here. I think that's just how I'm gonna do it. So let's go with a pipe. You can test by grinding the wind turbine. Well, so right now I have it set to try out the, wait, whoa. It says, oh, it says that I got disconnected for a second. Huh. What am I out of? Everything? Now we have iron. And I have silicon, iron, it's the nickel, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's turn the ore tabs back on. What is, I can't deal, I'm having this crisis right now. And it's playing these funny little songs. Okay, this reminds me somehow of, is this another thermal storm? We haven't had, any other storm. Please just tell me it's a heat wave. Nope. Okay, well, I guess let's see if it didn't activate. It's blue, though. Doesn't that mean it's, like, trying to activate? I have no idea, but this is absolutely wild. I didn't change any settings to make the storms happen more frequently. This is just nuts. You know what? It's learning. We're learning a lot today. That's what this is. Okay, I want to see what's going on with this subgrid, because this subgrid has been unprotected this entire time. It does look like the catwalks have taken a little bit of damage, but only some of them. Yeah, that one got destroyed. That one's about to be destroyed. Alright. So that's kind of interesting, then. Because whenever we put the wind turbines, down, they don't seem to take a lot of damage, but...
Energy critical.
Holy cow!
No energy.
Maybe the mod is broken. I don't know. The planet is broken. I don't know. I think we've just been like. I think we've just had really bad RNG today. It's a bad RNG day, because nothing has changed as far as I'm aware. I haven't messed with any settings. I haven't done anything differently. I don't think that the planet mod has been updated. What's really wild to me is, and I've said this in previous things, that this is like, I've changed the amount of damage that gets done to your grid, because in the vanilla one they use the lightning damage, and it just blows up your entire base. Like, it launches warheads at your base at like every tick. It throws a warhead at your base. It's basically how they adjusted the lightning. So I turned that off. Could you imagine if I didn't do that? Like, if you were just playing this planet, there's nothing you could do. I suppose, other than living underground, like far underground, but you would have to. Yeah, like, you couldn't have an entrance to your base that was made out of blocks. It looks like you have no teeth. Holy cow. This has been quite the unfortunate day. Alright, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to build the drill up here. I'm just going to build the drill down here. Well, no, because I still want to do the piston thing. Okay, alright. Well, actually, I don't have the components, so... Yeah, I think we're going to have to... We have this existing piston, and I think we're going to use that. And I think we will go... I don't want to get too close to the research lab. Where should I put the drills? Because I don't have the components to do a bunch of conveyor pipes. So I kind of have to do it off of an existing point on the base. Hold on, I'm changing this music again. I'm just gonna type in space. What do we get? Is there like a space western? We'll try that. The little robot dance, yeah. Yeah, he's great. RB1, how have you been hanging out, man? Because I've been having a rough day. Okay, let's see. Wait, what? Am I crazy or didn't I put that... What? Okay. Did it just... I think it did the opposite of what I asked it to do. Weird. Okay, let's... Wait. Unless another storm is coming right now. Yeah, inverse it. Okay, yeah. Weird. But the fact that it did it, right? It does instill a little bit of confidence. Even though it did it backwards. So let's do it the opposite way. So right now it's set to... This is to rotate to angle 0. So because it was supposed to be when the condition is true. So now we'll switch it. So instead it does... Okay, so instead... Let's do rotate to angle 90 at a velocity of 2, and we'll call it 90, sure. And then let's go rotate to angle 0 at a velocity of 2 and set label 0. Now let's go back to number 1 and do the opposite of these two. So instead this is toggle block on, and then this is reverse block, base, toggle block off. Hey! Okay, alright. Couldn't you just set the rotor limits and then set it to reverse? Yes, you could. And I already did that, but I think by setting the velocity and stuff, it's less likely to have problems in the future, because if you reverse it manually, then it goes into reverse. It doesn't check which state it's in. It just does it, right? So if I manually change it and I want it to set back to its own thing, it won't work unless I set it back. But if you put in the exact specific place that you want it to be, it will work every time. Theoretically. I'm getting rid of this because we haven't really used it, and I need the resources. I think this might be your win for the day. Yeah, sure seems like it. We'll get there. I ain't giving up. A little disheartening, but I think we're gonna be okay.
Inventory full.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm missing a lot of the components I would need to make the conveyor setup. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to move it manually into the base, so that way I can have the wind turbine set up where I want it to be. So right now, what I want is to have use this as a spot to have my pistons and stuff. So let me get rid of this.
Inventory full. Inventory.
Okay, and then
Inventory full.
yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go like that. And then we're gonna put a piston. Yeah, it's dumb as it doesn't check the velocity or anything. Yeah. Alright. And then I probably should have built this differently, but I didn't. And so now we're here. You know what? That's a lie. It's... Hey guys, guess what?
Energy low.
Something has to be bugged. It has to be. We haven't gotten a different storm. It's only been this storm. Alright, can we... It's not... It's not working. The event controller. Why? Oh my gosh. It's just, it doesn't make sense. Did you also deactivate the merge block? I did. I did on the... Look. In the select actions, I have it so it turns on or off the weather thing. Or the thing. Oh, man. I don't currently have timer blocks, although I might soon because I haven't sorry, my brain right now, it's like I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around what is happening. It's like everything all the time is breaking? So this is supposed to be concrete because this is the one that RB1 will use to walk around. And then this one is just a normal one. What projects onboard server do you use? I don't do servers very frequently. Oh, it's a progression thing. Sorry, I didn't know the scenario you're playing. Yeah, it's a progression thing. It's like a custom progression thing. All right, here's the deal. We're gonna get nowhere in this stream if this keeps happening. So I think we've been hit by storm after storm after storm. If the next storm that hits is a heavy thermal storm, I'm just going to get rid of it because clearly something is bugged and broken. Otherwise, we're not gonna make any real progress today. You know what? I guess that decision was based on the idea of what is more entertaining to watch. So, I'm gonna actually do a poll. All right, let's start this poll. I'll let it go for a minute, and actually, I'll let it go until the next storm hits. Yeah, I still don't have the timer blocks, but it should soon, hopefully. More suffering almost made me click it, people bum. You can suffer without the storm. I believe in you. Thanks, Swift. That's pretty funny. All right, let's get back to what we were working on. Did I lose the, I think I lost our piston. Or did I grind it off? I don't remember, actually. Oh, yeah, I think I ground it off because I was moving it. So what's the plan? Concrete paint is heat resistant and the tarp acid rain resistant? Yep, that is pretty much it. I want an advanced rotor. Yeah, the event controller thing is bugging me as well. Trust me. As bugged as you are, I assure you, my level of bugging is also there. I guess I should do the... No, I've been having problems with the small rotor head, so I'm just going to do this one. And then let's do the conveyor converter. And now I have this weird, I have no way of backing this up, but for some reason in my brain, it would actually be smart to do the bucket wheel excavators. My thought process being that because you can put more of them close to each other, we could actually get more out of the same number of, like, same amount of voxels, because there will be some overlap between the drills. Again, I don't have the data to back up that theory, but I think it's a sound one, so we're gonna try it. So it did reverse it. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is there. Something is working. Yeah, it can detect damage, but my fear is that what will happen is the damage, it won't go back into place until it's repaired, and then, like, later down the road, if I make it so it auto repairs, then it will automatically just put it back up. So I'd really like the weather thing to work. Alternatively, I would do is it watching the right block? Yeah, there's only yeah. Look. Let's go the event here. So select actions. Well, the block is broken right now, but yeah, it was turning it off and on. What will be interesting is I'm gonna leave it for now, even though we currently don't have any. Yeah, I gotta turn off the ore taps. Yeah, how much power do we have left? Okay, we're okay now, but yeah, what will be interesting to see is if I leave this off for a second, and, you know, when the next storm comes in, if it is a heavy thermal storm and it's not connected right now, we'll see if it drops it down. Because somebody was saying that maybe it's that the merge blocks weren't unmerging for some reason, which I don't understand why that would be the way that it is, but let's see if it does it correctly. Anyway, let's get back to this drill setup. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Beeblebum. Setting a light or something to indicate. I think that's a good idea. Let's really fast set up a sensor light. Well, you know, it's already red, so I need some other color. we'll do green. Okay, and yeah, because it's gonna be red outside, so it'll be hard to tell. And then this is going to be warning. And so the way that we have it, here, let me turn it off right now. Go back to the event, this one, and set up actions. And I'll leave that the way it is right now. This is set to... Well, we reversed it. So this is supposed to be the... when the storm isn't here, and this is when the storm is here, which is reverse of what the true and false. So this is actually false. This is actually true. So then let's set this the same way. So this is supposed to be true, but it's false. So let's turn the block off. And then let's turn the block on. So then now let's see if... Because I think that the sensing thing is just weird, man. I don't know what the deal is, but... Additional time would also be nice if the storms are on a timer. A timer block that gives you a heads up when one is about to begin. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Love watching your pain. Are the frame drops from the insane number of mods you are running? No, the frame drops are because my internet is unreliable where I'm at right now. Because on my side, things are doing okay. Let's get rid of these. Let's turn these off. Yeah, no, so TNT craft, that's what I had originally. I had it so when the storms were true, on the left-hand side it was set to 0, or it was set to, and now I don't remember. I made it so on the left-hand side when the storm was true, it was set to 0. So that way it was in the hinge was down in its resting position. But it didn't work, and so I reversed it, and it seems like it's been working now in the reverse order. But the merge block seems to have a problem. It worked once, but it was backwards. What are we running into? Are there blocks underneath this? How, though? Like, I don't understand why that was hitting the rotor. Morning. I just realized you were streaming. How is everyone? I've been better. I ain't gonna lie. Today's been a little rough. We've been hit by so many storms, Carl. It's been awful. But with this song, we have hope. They're too close to the piston head. Yeah, Rover's gone. We lost the Rover. Okay, I can't deal with this whistling anymore. Holy cow. Whew. Oh, is that the base welder? It was. Actually, no, I need the components. Let's just put the stone in here and the scrap. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It's been ridiculous. Like I have no idea what has been going on with the number of storms we've been hit by. All right, let's increase the rotor displacement. Rotor lock and rotor displacement. Okay. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to. Oops. This is supposed to be a small grid. All right. And I think I'm going to put a conveyor frame for good measure. And then put the converter right there. It's too, yeah, the music definitely doesn't match my mood, but you know what, maybe the good music will improve my mood. Everything has just been breaking as I've been building it. No, like we've just been in this Sisyphusian, wait, what? No, what's the guy? I can't even remember the guy's name. It is Sisyphus, right? The guy who's pushing the rock up the mountain? Yeah, we've just been in just a cycle of pushing the rock up the mountain. Yeah, I definitely need it, but the issue is not even, well, one, I don't have programmable blocks unlocked yet, so that's one thing. But the other thing is that I just don't have the resources. Right? Like I don't have the resource income to be able to benefit from that anyway. Okay, it's still how? How is it that these are still hitting the rotor? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Sisyphus, yeah. Which I think it's a little ironic that has been the reoccurring theme that we've talked about, because the planet that we're on is called Thanatos, so it is like a Greek reference. I just don't understand why the subgrids are having such a hard time. This whole time, like when we were doing the base drill earlier, we had the same issue where it was for no reason colliding with the thing. I guess, well, I wanted to have these bucket ones because I thought that they would be able to get us more resources. I don't know if that's going to be viable. Maybe let me try. Hopefully we can squeeze a drill under here, maybe? Just a normal drill. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to do these drills was because I thought that they would be able to collide with, there would be more overlap between their drill surfaces, and then we could get more stone. So that was kind of the idea. But I was having issues with the normal vanilla drills as well with the same thing. Here, hold on. But you're right. Like, if this doesn't work, then I'll switch to normal drills and we'll have to do something else. But I don't get why this wouldn't work. Would you look at that, everyone? It looks like another storm is coming in, but it's not turning red, which means I think it's not a thermal storm. Ah, that's crazy. First one of the day. Okay, let's see. Are you... Does this make sense to anybody? The drills are all the way down here, and it's still doing damage somehow to this. It can't be that, right? Nope. Alright, let's try the normal drill.
Inventory full.
I am trying very desperately. Wait, I am thinking Mad Mavin wants lightning storms now by the sounds of the things. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would want the lightning storms, to be honest with you. I guess they were easier to deflect because if you had the decoy, right, you could set it and forget it. But yeah, I don't know. All right, let's do that. Let's. I just want to see what was just said. If I press Control Plus, it will show the damage radius of these excavating drills. So, that's air tightness. Or that. So yeah, that if that's the radius of the drill.
Energy.
I guess, is it the red? There's several circles. So where it's at right now, it was able to get that drill, or the rotor, but we had plenty of blocks in between that it shouldn't be. Like, do you see where the overlap is, where the red is? We definitely had the room. And that's if it is the red. If it's the green or the gray, it shouldn't have interacted with it at all. Yeah, the right-click drill radius. That makes sense. But, yeah, like, we had the room. It doesn't make a ton of sense. But I appreciate the hotkey heads up. Okay, let's do a normal drill. Alright, now let's try this guy. Alright, well, for some reason that's working. So, we'll do it this way. What? Yeah, it seems broke, but that's okay. As long as progress is made at the end of the day.
Energy critical.
Okay, and let's rotate this very slowly. let's have this go. Come on, rotor, do your job. Okay. Above the second drill, or have the controller set it to under the block, or the storms will eat it. We've been kind of experimenting with the subgrids, and it doesn't look like the storms do a ton of damage to the subgrids, or at least so far it hasn't really seemed like a big deal. But we'll see. All right, I got about like 45-ish minutes left. And then I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna see if I can hop on tomorrow, but no promises. But I'd really like to figure out how to make all this stuff start actually working. This whole rotor thing is really messing with me. What's weird is it's like when I am in its menu and I turn off, or I mess with the torque, it starts to go. But then it's like as soon as I click out of it, it stops. Nope, it's just whenever it gets to that point right there. Alright, tell you what. I no longer care. I am just going to have the piston get me some stone. Yeah. I bet if you paint the drill camo, the lightning won't see it. Maybe a game restart is in order. Maybe. Alright, here's the game plan. Because everything I've been touching so far has been broken. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this drill to punch a hole in the ground and hopefully use the components that I get out of the stone to make a setup for some pistons and some additional wind turbines. I'm going to use those additional wind turbines to power the base so we can turn those ore taps back on, and that is my goal for the next little bit. We'll see if we get there, but that's the hope and the plan and the dream. I guess I should also while we're waiting for that to do its job, I could try to repair this. And also set this. Would you look at that? Huh. Yeah, it just wants to keep it in the set position because the event controller is working. So I guess let's turn off the event controller. So that's it. I mean, the event controller kind of works because when it's clear, it's setting it to 90. What the? Oh, did I move the one that was... No, that's right. Why is it tilting down farther than it usually does? It's supposed to stop. Weird. Okay. I fell off. There's no braking torque. Mostly just trying to grasp at my sanity. Also, it looks like the event controller is kind of working. It was. Is this another thermal storm? Because this would have been a great opportunity to make sure the event controller was working. Nope, it's an electric storm. Okay, let's turn this back on. So when it's not a thermal storm, it seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I don't know. Okay, using the same logic, let's see. So on the, hold on, let's put 0 so I get my tool out of the way. So on the selected actions, we had it so, let's go to number 2. On number 2, we had it so that our hinges, this one rotates to, I thought I was supposed to say it on the thing. This one rotates to 90, this one rotates to 0. Which means that, and 0 is the off position. Yeah, so this turns it off. This makes it move over. And then this turns on the light that's currently off. So, yeah. It should work. We'll see if it does. Alright. I see the grasping at your sanity is a struggling battle. Yes, yes, yes. Always is. Always has. There is so much whistling in this music. Like, how do we make Western music? Whistles. See? All right. We need despair and tragedy. Yeah, we do. Let's see about our stone. Honestly, if today what we get accomplished is making that event controller work and setting up some additional wind turbines, that would be a win. Even though we definitely had some losses in this as well. If I can get my power to the point where I don't need to repair it, and we can keep those ore taps going, that I think that needs to be the priority. Whether it happens today, tomorrow, or next week, the priority needs to be running the ore taps consistently without losing power at the base, so we can continue to produce everything that we need to, and also getting, you know, the automated creation of components. More whistles. I can't. Oh my gosh, all whistling. This one's called Loner on a Cliff by Jonah Glossner. Seems fitting. Can't you just run your NSS playlist? It's true. Yeah, I could. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, turning that guy off, and let's go over to this guy. Yeah, maybe the nostalgia music will make me feel better, I guess. let's hope I brought the components. There we go. And let's put one more for good measure. Well, fortunately I can still get out. All right. And now let's get the these guys in place. All right, and the piston. Let's do the square piston because they're way cooler. And head back up. Oh, what? Oh, is it because of the don't. Okay. Whew. I think it's because the there's like a little bump right there in the voxel, which is incredibly annoying. I really don't need to weld the tops of them because we're not trying to get stuff through it. And then I need a merge block right here. Let's see, like that. And then I'll put the wind turbines on top of there. And so then the idea will be that once I have the pistons extended, we'll have to figure out where it goes, and then that's where we'll put the merge block on this side, and then it will be one solid grid, and then our wind turbines, just like over here, will be able to extend out and start working.
Inventory full.
All right. Isn't there a blog for space engineers on Sunday? I don't know. But that would be exciting if there was. There we go. Yeah, it's that voxel. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's I gotta fix that, but don't really know the best way to get to that spot. I guess we'll just... Oh, that's cool.
Energy critical.
My thought is just that whistling is just annoying and happy-go-lucky doesn't fit if you are on the brink of a mental breakdown or frustration. Yeah, whistling I think just adds to it. It just makes you feel even more crazy. At least that's definitely how I felt a moment ago. Okay, let's get a button panel. Yeah, one of these guys. But my intention would be to set this up with the same event controller, so if it ends up working, then we'll be good.
No energy.
Typical engineer launching himself up the ladder to avoid doing more work fixing the problem. Well, yeah, it's true. It's just because I would have to like delete all of the stairs, try to get the voxel to not be the spot that it is. Oh, you know what? I think actually I have the voxel tool, so I could probably use that to make it so it's clean. Because otherwise there's just gonna be a big hole in the side, and that isn't what I wanted. But if I go character tool, no. Where'd it go? Would it be under utility? Tools? I saw it earlier. Oh, no, it's not called voxel, it's called terrain. It's the terrain tool. There we go. This guy. I forget what the hotkey is. There we go. Nope, that's not it actually. There we go. All right. So control left mouse button removes terrain. Cycle through terrain types. Change tool mode. Control B. Snap points. Yeah, let's do B. What did it say? It said distance. Control, mouse, scroll. Always getting sidetracked. All right. Alright, I think that fixed it. Okay, let's just... I don't have to weld these up, but I'm kind of worried about stuff breaking if I don't. And I don't want to do it again. Hey, would you look at that? Oh... Holy cow. I messed up. Oh, yep. I didn't see that until now, B1. Thank you. My bad. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. You know that saying that you are your own worst enemy? That is exactly true for me. Alright, so here's the thought. I'm going to try to get a piece... You know what? No, we're just gonna... Okay, let's try that again. My Minecraft parkour jump puzzle ended up almost working, but hasn't worked quite yet. It's the block that I put above me. Come on, we can get out of this. Yeah, that was my thought, putting the cage thing back, but I didn't really know like how I wanted to make it work. Okay. Holy cow. Why does everything have to be harder than it needs to be? All right. It's always this song whenever I just like have baffling stupidity. I'm going crazy. So good. The vanilla experience is pretty chill. The funny thing is that there was a part of me, obviously, that is like, dude, just go into admin mode for a second and just like teleport yourself with spectator camera up to the top so you don't have to like waste all this time doing this stupid thing. But the other part of me is like, you made this bed, lie in it. I don't know why one voice wins out over the other most of the time, but I did it. Got myself into the mess, got myself out of the mess. Okay, So now let's take our... I guess I also need a control panel, right? Let's not put it there. Let's put it here. Okay, and now let's go to our pistons. And this is going to be our Tower 2 piston. Alright, now let's make sure that both of them share inertia. And I don't have anything above. Yes, I do. Well, kind of. Those aren't really above, but just to be cautious, I suppose. All right, let's group our Tower 2 pistons. And let's reverse them. To be fair, you dug that hole yourself. Better sit in it. Yeah. All right, so that's about where we want to go. So let's get some columns on there. Let's put our pistons right here and do reverse. I mean, I think I would rather have it be like this is extend, this is reverse, and then, or this is extend, this is retract, and that's the stop. Because the big red button looks like a stop. Toggle block on and off. And let's extend and retract. Okay. Let's look at these columns as well, and I lost my merge block, so let's get that as well. I'm not going to be able to get down, but that's okay. All right, and then this is supposed to be a merge block right there. Wouldn't you want the merge block offset by one block since the turbines are gonna stick out a block further? You know what? I think you're probably right. Well, hold on. If I do wind turbine, right? Like right there? No, yeah, you're right. Because I would need it to be able to clear, so this merge block actually needs to be here. Good call. Let me actually hop back on this. And then so this will be our merge block on the base, right there. And then this merge block. Needs to be offset, so we'll put a... we'll just put a standard block there. And then... And then let's put the merge block right here. And then the stackable wind turbines right there, and we'll build up off of that. All right, now we just need to get these to reverse so I can get down. Can I? Nope, nope. Oh, well, you know, that wasn't too bad. Did I leave the scaffolding? Sure did. Sure did. Fool. Alright. Well, I was hoping to not have to do it this way, but here we are. Let's get our ramps going. This one, and then this one. There we go. Okay, let's grab the stuff for this and for this. You can shoot it with a gun. That's true. I don't have a gun right now. But theoretically, that's alright. This actually makes it better for me to be able to get back up here and do the welding and stuff. Okay, let's turn this off for now. Alright. Now let's reverse it. I should also make it so that this one's minimum distance is a little bit taller. Is that, are we good? Or is this still trying to reverse? No, I think we did it right. Okay. Ah! Oh man. Okay. I will say one thing that the hinge design does have in favor of this piston design is that it makes it easier to weld it up when it's damaged. But I do like the compactness of this one. And its simplicity.
Energy critical.
What's up, RB1? That was... wow. I said, what's up, RB1? And he actually responded just now. That was kind of a funny thing. Yeah, and the merge block is not as high as well, making it sensitive to high position damage. Also a good point. Well, I guess we'll see how we like the performance of each of these. Did I eat all my food? I did. Alright, let's go emergency rations and make some more. Unless, am I out of ice? I am not. Where's the emergency? There we go. Put the stone in there and this in there. All right. I really need to start making like proper food, because this is I have to eat so many of these emergency rations, but I think we might have already had this conversation too. Man, am I really living in a time loop? Is this just Groundhog Day? All right. It's funny. I still have that that poll going. I should stop the poll because we haven't had it. But yeah, 56% of people said no, actually do something. Depressurize, toggle block off, and close my helmet. Ooh, I'm seeing another design flaw with this one. Well, I guess, you know, this might be a solution for both things. The one that you said, Beeble Bum, about it not being, or the merge block being susceptible. Oh no, because I need. Dang, maybe I judged too harshly my hinge setup, because I'm starting to see some problems with this piston one. Kind of ironic. Yeah, I think the original design was actually best. You might be right. Huh. Yeah, because for like welding and stuff, way more simple to just add something horizontally. Yeah. It's kind of funny, but I'm not gonna undo it now. You know what I think I might do? I might mess around in creative mode on a different world and like look at how I can kind of beef up some of these designs. Because if we're gonna stick with the hinge one, then I think what I would want to do is kind of take a page out of Berkus's book. Again, I don't know if I ever say that guy's name right, his YouTube channel name, but like designing the mechanism to actually look pretty cool. So I would, in my brain right now, I'm thinking I would have like hinges, like what would it be? I would have like pistons and hinges to make it look like the well, I guess it wouldn't just look like it. The pistons would extend, and then that is what would make it go from its horizontal position back into its vertical position, and it would be on the sides of it, and so it would feel a lot more stable than what it currently feels like, which I think is one of the problems that I have with it. It kind of looks a little flimsy and it bounces when it gets down to the bottom. So if I could find a way to make it look cool, I think I'd be more into the idea. But let's set this up. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't get it quite perfect because it is clashing a bit. Let's extend. Well, that one up there is off. So let's go to the merge block. This one is tower 2, merge block, base, and this is tower 2, merge block, tower. Okay, and then turn this one on, and let's extend these pistons. See, now here's the thing about this though. If I just changed it so these were a little bit higher up, right, like a couple blocks in between, we could build something around the, well, no, yeah, I don't know. I'll do some messing around in creative mode and figure something out. I was thinking like by having the action be vertical rather than horizontal, I could just put like a gate and have this go through the gate, which would be pretty cool. And then when it's tucked away, we could close the gate, and that would be the way to handle it. But yeah. Well, the good news is we have additional power, which is what we wanted. It's only 3 turbines though, and we had more than that from before. But yeah. How much nickel do we have? Not much. All right, here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm going to turn on the ore taps for a little bit. No, I can't start another project. I gotta run. But I'll probably be back tomorrow because this is with all the storms and all the setbacks today, this is not sat well with me. So I gotta redeem myself. So I think I'll probably play again tomorrow around the same time for those that want to stop by and hang out. Yeah, let's just do a little flyby here and see what we got going on as we go. So we have our wind turbines. We have to do some testing to see which one works better in a storm. And then over here is the wreckage of our car. Which, interestingly enough, has not been entirely destroyed. I wonder if there's something about like the distance from the player that determines where the damage is, because yeah, I would have thought that this thing would have been entirely broken. I mean, the armor underneath is definitely holding on for dear life right there. But yeah. Well, the title and thumbnail said Rover upgrades. I think that's going to have to carry over to next time, and by next time I mean redoing a Rover, making a totally different Rover that works better, because this one was having a lot of problems. I could probably recover it now. I don't think so. I gotta run for tonight, but maybe. I'm honestly kind of debating just scrapping it and starting over, because we had problem after problem after problem with that guy. Downgrades. Thanks, people bum. Yeah, we had Rover downgrades. I should change the title and thumbnail. That's funny. All right. Well, I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. I'm sorry today was like so chaotic. It's crazy that like as soon as I put the poll out to see whether or not we should continue to deal with the storms, it stopped doing thermal storms, which means that it's not broken. We just got so incredibly unlucky today. Like, just wildly unlucky, which is just hard to comprehend. But it is what it is, and we'll keep making progress. Anyway, I will catch you all later. Have a good rest of your evening. See you tomorrow for those who wanna join in.